And hello, welcome to Kelowna Now Live. I'm Jason Mann. We're here with Marcy and Jim, as you can see. We're broadcasting live on YouTube and X. We have a great day and the news headlines for your day now with Jim and Marcy.
Okay, Okanagan Mounties investigating early morning fatal hit and run.
One man dead after a hit and run in Vernon this morning. According to police, a pedestrian was struck and killed by a vehicle in the 4300 block of 25th Avenue around 4:30 a.m. When the officers arrived on the scene, firefighters and paramedics were tending to the victim on the roadway.
Dates announced for Altitunes 2024 at Big White.
That's a big thing, right? You're going to keep that image up there? Maybe, eh? The ski season will begin at Big White later this month. As always, the mountain will be a busy place throughout the winter as locals and tourists head up to the hill to take advantage of the fantastic conditions. Before we know it, it will be April and the ski season will come to close in the spring weather, but it will be end with a big bang with Altitunes. Thick as Thieves Entertainment announced today that the third edition of the Music Festival will take over Big White on Friday, April 5th, Saturday, April 6th, 2024.
I went last year.
Did you?
It was so fun.
I think Nick went as well.
It's really cold, though.
It's cold, yeah.
I don't like the cold. Highway 3 rock slide, road closed, evacuation order issued.
We got an update just at 3:25 that Highway 3 is expected to remain closed overnight due to the rock slide west of Carameas. The road maintenance company says the weather is limiting their access to the site. Unfortunately, we cannot complete an aerial assessment of the site due to the weather. It's not safe for our crews to complete any cleanup on the highway until an assessment is complete.
Wow. Crown Defense says drunk driver should serve 3 years after killing UBC students.
Now that's sad. Crown attorney says a driver who was drunk when he killed two University UBC students should serve 3 years in jail and be prohibited from driving for 5 years. Sentencing hearing in provincial court in Richmond has heard that Tim Gerner, an international student at the university, drank alcohol at a party that night on September 25th, 2021. The court heard he was driving on campus early the next morning between 100 and 120 kilometers an hour in a 40 kilometer an hour zone. The two victims, Evan Smith and Emily Selwood, both 18, were on a sidewalk when they were hit from behind by Gerner's vehicle, which also hit a street lamp before becoming airborne. Both Smith and Selwood were pronounced dead at the scene, and Gerner pled guilty last month to dangerous driving causing death.
Kelowna Air Cadets to set up new scholarship with $10,000 donation.
A group of local air cadets received a multi-$1,000 donation, which will help establish scholarship for members.
Annual Mamas for Mamas 2023 Charity Gala success.
You were there.
I was there, and it was an amazing event. I got a little video of it, just of a couple highlights.
And that Mamas for Mamas 2023 was presented by Doak Sheriff's Lawyers, LLP. The Mamas for Mamas Charity Gala offered a night of old Hollywood. We got that video there, Jason, hosted by Jillian Harris and Casey Clark.
What was so fun was a man.
Oh, that looks like a full room.
Yeah, it was $52,000 on Taylor Swift tickets, and the room was going nuts.
$52,000 for Taylor Swift tickets?
Yep, and he donated it, which was
and he
amazing.
gave it back at the end?
Yeah, he gave it back, but people are going hard for T Swift.
And that included a penthouse stay, didn't it, in a limo ride?
Yeah, it did. And I think it was to Toronto and everything.
Oh, wow, crazy.
I was so jealous. Like, I would do anything to see Taylor Swift.
Don't say that on the internet.
Ignore that. Okay. Police seize loaded guns, significant quantities of drugs after pulling over vehicle on Highway 97.
Mounties have seized illegal drugs, loaded guns, and a large amount of cash after pulling over a driver on Highway 97. The BC Highway Patrol in Carameas spotted a vehicle linked to a suspected prohibited driver on the morning of November 1. After they pulled the vehicle over, they arrested a local man in his 40s. When they searched the vehicles, they found 10 guns, 7 of which were loaded, significant quantities of cocaine and meth, lots of cash, and 1 prohibited high-capacity magazine. The guns seized were a 9mm semi-automatic, revolver, a shotgun, and 7 rifles. Oh, wow, that's crazy. And what's that old saying, don't do 2 crimes at the same time or something like that? A good thing he got caught, right?
So scary. Group of Kelowna dentists offering free dentistry day this month. Wow.
That's good. A group of Rutland-based dentists is opening up their clinic to offer free services to the people in the community in need. The team at Orchard Smiles, located at 235 Hollywood Road North, are inviting people suffering from dental pain but cannot afford a treatment to their free dentistry day later this month. Dr. Ramsey, Dr. Romney, Dr. Saba, and Dr. Parvit will be offering free screenings of potential same-day treatments to the people on November 26th. That's very nice.
Oh, that's so sweet of them. Alrighty. Do you want to...
Yeah, let's talk about that.
Yeah.
I don't know if we have any imagery on that, but there is a contest. Oh, there you go. Wow. Okay, I'll go there. So that's Ainsworth Hot Springs. So you can win a dreamy escape at the Kootenays, at the amazing Ainsworth Hot Springs. And that's courtesy of Nelson and Kootenay Tourism. That's pretty amazing. So if you go on Kelowna Now right now, you can find that story and you can enter to win that trip. And then we did staycation up there. So we're going to do a little story on that. We'll come back with a video and just talk about the whole stay and show you some of the good eats and all the fun out there.
And then we have auction now happening. So we are going to showcase Casino Night Out, which that involves...
It's a great prize. I think there's dinner, and then there's a whole bunch of... I'm going to see if I can find it here. You're going there tomorrow too, aren't you? Doing some stuff there?
Yeah, I am. With Alexa, we're going to have a little girls' night.
Nice.
We're going to film it. I've never gambled in my life.
Really?
So
you never played bingo?
That's not like gambling. Like I played like nice bingo.
Gambling, I think. It is. My mom used to take me, and I only went because it was free egg salad sandwiches for me. So she bought them, but so I went.
I played like the good old chill type of bingo.
I guess my mom didn't gamble, but she loved bingo. I guess,
Bingo is fun.
Bingo is fun.
But yeah, I'm excited to learn more about chances and see what games they have. And Alexa and I are going to have so much fun together. So
it's like a mini Las Vegas there.
Really? I've never been to Las Vegas.
There you go. You're going tomorrow.
Okay, and then BC Ethan's Katzberg is once again an international champion.
At the 2023 Pan American Games came to a close on Sunday. The Canadians finished with their third highest medal count at the event, including 46 gold medals. Wow. Among the gold medal winners is Ethan Katzberg, who broke the Pan Am Games men's hammer throw record en route to his victory. Congratulations, Ethan.
Wow, pop off, King. Okay, Warriors and Rockets struggle in weekend matchups.
They both had some losses to record over the weekend. The Rockets started their weekend with a low-scoring matchup against the Royals, and they ended up losing that one 2-1.
I went to the Rockets game on Friday night, and it was just like a brawl, but that was against the Victoria Royals.
That was the Royals, yeah.
That was like
and then they played the Rebels on Saturday night.
Yeah, so I went to the Friday night game, and it was such an intense game, and it was just like
fight after fight.
Yeah, I was like, oh my goodness, like
somewhere in there they played some hockey because they only got one goal with the Royals got two, so they lost that game, and the next night they played the Rebels, and again sounds like penalties, and the Rebels game ended up losing that game 3-1 on 2 power play goals late in the game.
Yeah.
The Rockets hit the road and will take on the Tri-City Americans on Tuesday night and the Everett Silvertips on Friday.
We'll get them next time, boys. All right, and then we have an update on after the fire.
We got the West Kelowna Warriors, though. Sorry about that. They began the past weekend on the road against the Merritt Sentinels. They fell 6-4 to the Sentinels. And then they played the Cranbrook Bucks and lost that one 2-1. And they're on the road again to take on the Prince George Spruce Kings. You got something else to show us?
Yes. We have a video called After the Fires that shows...
Somebody sent that in to us today.
Yeah, what it looks like
this
over on the west side.
Bear Creek area, right?
I hike there all the time, and this
that
is so
looks like
sad.
a war zone, eh? Like it just looks surreal, eh? Mm-hmm. Crazy. You can also see our hands creepy on the bottom there.
Yeah, just remove them.
Oh, there you go. He's making it bigger.
At the Mamas events, they talked about the wildfires, and they showed a really cool video, and the room got so emotional over it.
Mm-hmm. The only good thing about a forest fire is that a bunch of regrowth will happen in there, just like in Okanagan Mountain Park. It's very beautiful after. It's kind of like Mother's Nature way of cleaning the bush, I guess, too, the brush. So, but that's pretty surreal looking. It almost looks like a Disney kind of like one of those scenes where they kind of get scary, where the princess is running away and into the deep forest and
Snow White.
into the Black Forest or something
Yeah.
like that. Yeah, pretty scary stuff.
Yeah.
The auction is going on, like we said. There's a great number of prizes going on in the auction. I think Jason's going to give us a little weather update right now too. As soon as we finish watching this, I guess we're done. Jason's going to jump in here with weather.
Yeah, I can jump in with a little quick forecast for you. Looks like we are going to be down to around 3 or 4 degrees tonight, with rain showers continuing tomorrow as well, with a high of 9. And sun will return, thankfully, though. Looks like sometime around Wednesday for at least a couple of days.
Is that how bad the weather is? We're looking at that screen there.
That's right. That's right. It's the best shot that we have. To be
You can only
honest.
go up from here.
Anyways, if you want to stay connected, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to our YouTube and X channels, and be sure to stay up to date with the most important stories.
I do have one more thing there. I just seen it come through on here. Snowfall warning issued for Highway 3 to the Kootenay Boundary Country region. So if you haven't got your snow tires on yet, you might want to consider doing that. I drove to Calgary this past. It was a couple days ago. I went to Calgary. This past weekend, I went to Calgary, and there was probably just at the top of the 50 kilometers there between Golden and Revelstoke. It was getting pretty thick in there. So snow tires. Put them on if you don't have them. Do you have them?
I do, but I just gotta put them on.
Oh wow!
You put them on for me.
There you
Here,
go.
He's
I'll
my
put 'em on
neighbor.
for you. There you go. I'm your neighbor. That's right. And what do neighbors do? They put tires on.
Yep. Yep.
Are they on
do.
rims?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. We can get it done for you. Perfect. So, like and subscribe. Follow us on Twitter, X, YouTube, Instagram. Well, I mean, for some of you American people can still follow us on Instagram. If you live in Canada, well,
And follow our TikTok.
follow our TikTok. TikTok is getting really big. Marcy's on TikTok a lot, so get on TikTok. If you don't have TikTok, you can get it.
Go sign up.
All right. Have a good evening. We'll see you tomorrow morning.